Good morning. I am in Gatwick Airport this morning and I am off on a bit of an adventure this time. I have always wanted to do a trip like this and finally I'm being able to do it. I'm going around the world in 8 days. So what does around the world in 8 days look like? I'm going to be flying from here in London to LA, got a couple of days there, and then I'm flying from there to Tokyo, got a couple of days there, and then I'm flying from there to Singapore, and then from Singapore back to London. So this first flight that I'm about to get is with Norse Atlantic Airlines, which are a low-cost long-haul airline. The flight should take about 11 and a half hours, so we will see what that's like. Norse use a Boeing 787 for this route, so you're sat in a 343 configuration. The seats are pretty comfy, decent leg room. I'm not particularly tall, so you probably would struggle if you were taller than me. Nice little seat pocket, and you get an entertainment system and a USB charger. One other thing about Norse that's worth mentioning is the fact that on their lowest price point they do not offer a meal service. So if that's something that you need from a flight, then it's worth bearing in mind. People who travel transatlantic often will probably not think very much of this, but this was a first for me, and we flew over Greenland and it absolutely took my breath away. The natural beauty was just absolutely phenomenal. So I'm just going to leave you with that for a while. The toilet itself is in pretty good condition, all very clean, all very well stocked, so that's pretty good for 6 hours into the flight. Well, the rest of the flight went pretty quickly. Between the entertainment and me working out what I was going to do in LA for a couple of days, the other few hours just quickly disappeared. And just like that, we were starting our descent into LAX airport. When you're coming into it from above, LA really does just look like an absolute urban metropolis. Well, that's leg one done, and flight one done as well for the trip. And next up is everyone's favourite, US Customs and Immigration. Well, finally through customs. That took an hour 45. Apparently they do 10,000 passengers an hour. I mean, it seemed like that. It was a bit ridiculous, but all done now. Now to go to LA. Next job now is to find a taxi. Okay, so you've got to get a shuttle to a specific car park where all the taxis are. Well, just booked myself an Uber. Should be here in a minute. Take me to where I'm staying in Santa Monica. If anyone wants to know what the taxi waiting area at the world's 6th largest airport looks like, here it is. It's a car park. Got there in the end though, and just like that we were on our way to where I was staying in Santa Monica. So I'm staying in a hostel tonight in Santa Monica to try and save some money. It's only £30 a night, so I'm going to show you what it's like. There's bunk beds and lockers over there. Bathrooms in the corridor. There's decent AC. It's pretty cool in here. I think for 30 quid a night this probably should do the job. I'm only here for 2 nights. And hotels are 300 a night. So quite a big difference. Luckily the hostel has a nice coffee machine and a place I can sit down and have a coffee before exploring LA. And I can't think of a better way of ending this than the sunset over the Pacific Ocean from Santa Monica Pier.